Leah here. Alright, so today we're going to make fairy tale terrariums. Alright, so a few supplies you're going to need are ones that you can find just by going for a walk outside in your neighborhood, hopefully. Alright, so things I collected just from outside are some rocks. Just made sure that they were washed off really good. And then I was looking for some air plants, and I found some nice moss, tree moss that just grows, and sometimes it falls on the ground, so I was able to gather these. If you get anything from outside, just make sure that you clean it off really good and then watch out for bugs on the moss. All right, other things you're going to need, if you have some, you can also use regular dried moss, and I have this as I got from the store a while back. And a container. You're going to need some sort of glass container. It can be bigger or smaller, whatever you want, depending on how many supplies you have. And you could also use plastic if you have it, as long as it's nice and open, because you want air to get to your air plant. Then you're going to want to get some paper, some glue, and maybe some crayons or markers. Whatever you want to add later on. All right, so let's get started. This one's super quick and easy. Okay, so to start us off, depending on your container, this is what you want to do. If you have a flat container that has room for a nice background, you can draw a background and place it in your container just like this. So all you would need for that is your paper and colors, or whatever it is, however you want to create your background, and then you would just slide it in before or after you're done. You can slide it inside, or you can paste it to the back using glue. You would just spread glue around it, put it down, and just put a little bit more glue all over it. And then you would have a nice little background. But today, we're going to use a regular glass jar. So first thing you need to do is just fill it up with your rocks. So all I'm going to do is just put my rocks in here, however full I want it to be. If you wanted to, you could decorate your jar. You just want to make sure that you can get plenty of light to those plants. You can put different size pebbles, whatever you want to do. All right, so I have my jar pretty full. Next thing I want to do is grab moss. So right here I have some nice little wood pieces and just some regular moss. And I'm just going to stick this in here however you feel like. If you don't have regular moss, that's fine. You don't even need it. So you can even make it more simple. So I'm just going to put some moss in here, maybe a couple pieces of wood, and then the last thing you're going to do is just stick your air plant. Now you can get these online as well. You can get real air plants online, and you can also get them at Lowe's or Home Depot or a couple different other places. Any sort of garden center, you can probably get some air plants. But like I said, I just found this one outside in my yard. So I'm just going to put this right in here. And there you have a fairy tale terrarium. And you just need to occasionally spray it with some water, so just a light mist over it every couple of days. And depending on the type of air plant you have, will depend on how much water you actually need to give it. Usually it's just a spray every few days. And you want to make sure you put it in a nice area with lots of natural lighting. Right?